Stadium in Orlando, Florida. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Wildcats offense will get the football first. The running game built around this guy, Devin Roche. They believe he is the guy who can really give a jolt of energy to this rushing attack. Looking outside, it's Roach. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow. And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught, it's Farrell. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. A give to Brown. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Motion from the wideout. The give. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And, guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up? And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move.
And when we got the weather report, we knew this could happen, man. It's raining like crazy. Really hard just to take a snap, and then you hand it off. That thing starts to get heavy. That's a big mistake early in this football game.
coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Using his feet. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And, man, that is a great tackle. And your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes like this guy right here. Nice job being in space, getting him to the ground. That is a tough ask, but, man, did he do it right there.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Hold and fire complete. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. The hand to the running back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. They pick up a 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw on first. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has to leave here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Hand it to the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barney. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out wide right, it's Brown. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Right side, it's Brown. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of that one.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Under pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up.
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, TCU.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game 1, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
Turning it on. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Just barely got rid of it.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing.
Gashes the heart of the knee. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff to the lone back. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 16 team, the Kansas State Wildcats.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Pulls it again on the option. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And that one will give him the lead.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. The run inside. It's roped. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide left, it's Barney. Makes the catch, and he's free. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Out wide right, it's Barney. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off for Brown. And they swarm him under.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Northwestern. They're not going to win this upset bid as they have answered with a score of their own. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, checking in from the TCU sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Keeps it on the option. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. Snap from the gun on third down. Lucky to get it off.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Buys time to his left. Unleashes one. Left side is Farrell. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up. He'll set up to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. On the boundary, it's Barney. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip and tuck affair. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Makes the grab and room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal.
It's so important
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Motion from the back. He's looking to throw. Moving out to the right. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop. Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to...
Breaks into the open on the left. The 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, TCU. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
My goodness, you're backed up, just trying to give yourself some space on offense. Forget that. I'm taking this thing 98 yards to the house. You know what's nice? To almost break the 100-yard rushing mark in one play.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the sideline for Northwestern, developing situation down here with their running back. He has struggled to hold on to the ball today, and trailing in this game late, we'll see if the coaches continue to trust him. They do have a reliable backup, but this is a big moment in the game to see if they can override these early turnovers and get the ground attack that they need to get back in this game. Guys?
All right, Holly. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're all over it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Now on second down. Hits inside. It's Brown. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Roach. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Right at the line. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Back's got it on the screen. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Roach. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Wildcats! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner goes down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rush is on. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. On the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Rush right in his face. And he avoids the sack.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation, it's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake here.
Another incompletion on third down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Look out! Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.